When the local news reports a sad story, some viewers will say, "What's the matter with people?" Not Mary Alice. Or some will say, "Shouldn't someone do something about that?" Not Mary Alice. And some will even say, "Wish we could help." Not even Mary Alice. And some say, "How can we help now?" That's Mary Alice Streeter.
I grew up in Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania. I went to a small college there. I went to the University of Pittsburgh for a master's degree. And we came here after John had received his PhD at Cornell. And John was working at the research center. And that's how we got here. I thought after we had lived in New York for a period of time, coming to Wooster, Ohio, which I knew nothing about, that we were probably coming to the wilderness. But I found out very fast that that was not true.
I think Mary Alice's body of work goes back decades, prior to my knowledge. But I know Mary Alice as someone who's been very involved in the free clinic. She introduced me to the free clinic when I first came to town. She was very active on the Salvation Army board. She's been very active in the Medical Group Management Association in Ohio. She's been active at OERDC, the Wayne County Community Foundation, local philanthropy.
Mary Alice is a behind-the-scenes person. She's very intelligent. She is a very effective board member and volunteer, but she never looks for the limelight. She's very quick to give other people credit, but she doesn't want to be in the spotlight herself.
Well, Mary Alice has really paved the way for many of the professional women here in the community. She was involved in volunteer services for many years, and I think even longer before that. She was probably the only woman in the room for many meetings, both business and community-wise.
I think that her project with Coats on Kids was really strong. And I remember the very first time she called me to do that, I didn't realize that in her storeroom at the gift shop, or the gift corner, I didn't realize that she had like I think maybe 30 boxes or something, big boxes of stuff, hundreds of coats for kids. And so I'm hauling around this stuff and getting them out there to the alley where she has there, and trying to get as much on the pickup truck as I could, and then making several trips back and forth to the church. But that's just the way she is.
This is the 20th year that the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary have given out coats for children in the fall. All the children are below the poverty level, and last year we gave out over 600 coats. I think that is very important because these children would not have coats if it wasn't for the Salvation Army.
Her quiet, determined way of accomplishing things in a very gracious, warm manner is something that has always drawn me to her. She has made enormous contributions not only to the charitable and social services that we all value, but in her determination to help keep downtown Wooster something special.
I think it's very important for people to have good medical care, because if we're not a healthy population, we've got real problems. And I think it's very important that everyone be able to have health care at a reasonable price.
I think she's very strongly believed that all her years, that health care should be a human right, and it should be something that is available to people. And through her volunteer work, she's helped make that happen for many people.
I was the former chairman of the board for Vi Starsman Clinic. And during my tenure, and of course she was on the board still at that time, and she was originally one of the leaders in helping Vi Starsman go ahead and create that clinic. And it was originally established for those people that just didn't have any means at all to get health care.
Well, I would say she's a very humble person, but very active, very involved in the community, and honestly, she probably gets more done in a day than I do in a week. She is extremely efficient with the use of her time and productive. Very well educated, very well respected.
Oh, Mary Alice, you're just wonderful, and I love you much. And thank you for all you've done for all of us.
My mother's generation would have called her a very good person. My generation probably would have called her a treasure. My son's generation would probably say, "Dad, she's the real deal." And my grandkids, they would just say, "She's awesome." And the Chamber of Commerce says volumes when they say she is on their wall. Congratulations, Mary Alice.
Well, I'd like to say that this recognition, Mary Alice, is long overdue. And I know that your colleagues on the board of Wayne County Community Foundation and all of us on the staff would join in saying, congratulations. We're so grateful for all that you've done for us and many others. And we congratulate you on many a job well done.
Well, this is a tremendous honor to ask to be on the Wall of Fame, because if you look at the recipients in previous years, they are people who have been real leaders within the community, and I think only 8 of those are women. And so it's a great honor to be a woman and to be asked to be on the Wall of Fame.
Congratulations, Mary Alice Streeter.